Good evening, Superintendent Caraway, Columbia County Board members, faculty, families, friends, and class of 2017. Isn't it crazy to think that the simple sounds our voices make can create words that can leave such a lasting impact on people's lives? Well, that's what I hope to do for all of you tonight. I want to start out by introducing myself, because I'm sure a lot of you don't know who I am. I know a lot of you don't recognize me, and some of you may not have liked me, but that's okay, because sometimes I didn't like me either. I'm the girl who is usually found studying instead of partying. I'm the girl that thinks corny jokes are the best ways to make people laugh. I'm the girl that is usually shy and won't say much around people she doesn't know. But I'm also the girl who has made mistakes, struggled in school, broke down crying because sometimes it was all too hard, and I'm sure a lot of you are that way too. We all have flaws, and we've all made mistakes, but every little piece of us that was broken made us stronger. When we were younger and people asked us what we wanted to be, we usually responded with things like firefighter, doctor, or maybe even an astronaut. We believed we could be anything we wanted to be. And now here we are, almost adults, and we are forced to answer that same question again. What do we want to be? The truth is that some of us might not know. That is the hardest question that we've been faced with, and we still might not even know who we are yet. I know that I don't know. We've had to sit in a classroom for the past 12 years learning things like the Pythagorean theorem, how to balance a chemical equation, to definitely not forget Rosalind Franklin's DNA discovery, that Romeo and Juliet is probably the dumbest love story in existence, how to remember every single Chinese dynasty by singing a song, and that T-Pain wrote Common Sense. But hey, at least we know that Puedo ir al baño means can I go to the bathroom in Spanish, because who knows what we would do if we were stranded in Spain and had to ask permission to use the restroom. Honestly, most of us are probably going to forget those things, but we shouldn't forget the people who taught them to us, our teachers, because without them, we wouldn't be where we are today. And we definitely can't forget to thank our friends and family, because they stood by us when we felt all alone, and they taught us to never give up and to always believe in ourselves. I will never forget the friends I've made here, because each of you has had an impact on my life, and you all made me who I am today. And I would not be where I am without you. To all of you, thank you for making high school better. High school was kind of like one of those 1,000-piece puzzles that seemed almost impossible to solve. We began as freshmen with all of the pieces, but we had to start at the corners and work our way to the middle. It seems like just yesterday we were walking into the halls where we would spend the next 4 years of our lives. The halls that at times felt like they were closing in on us became the place where we found ourselves. We had to learn that making mistakes was okay, because it would eventually lead to a better option. We found the main puzzle pieces, but we had barely made any progress. Then we became sophomores, which was when it got kind of confusing. We realized we had to work harder to keep everything together. We found out that all of the pieces wouldn't fit together perfectly. We tried our best to make sense of everything, but that usually just made things more difficult. And then we moved on to upperclassmen status, juniors. We felt invincible, almost unstoppable. We were so close to finishing that puzzle, but we still had to keep working. We had the outside figured out, but the inside was the hardest part to solve. We finally realized that high school wasn't all about impressing everyone, and started to uncover who we were. So now here we are, seniors, almost graduates. We had a few pieces left to finish the puzzle, but then we discovered that several things were still missing. We had to search and find those last few missing pieces. But if you're here today, it's because you found them. You found yourself, you worked hard, and solved the puzzle. But now we have to move on to the real world, which is more like one of those 5,000-piece puzzles that no one even bothers trying. Maybe for you, that's college, a career, traveling to Italy, or maybe you just haven't figured it out yet. And that's okay. But it's going to be hard. The truth is, the world is a scary place, and we are going to struggle. But in the times when we feel the world crumbling down on us, we have to remember who we are, the strength we gained, and stay confident and have hope. Because even though today might be the last time we see each other, we will always have the memories. All of the endless laughs and the occasional tears that we shared with each other should not be forgotten. You all have a purpose, and all of you are capable of amazing things. And I couldn't be happier to have gone to such a wonderful school with such talented people. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." So now as we go our separate ways, we have to say goodbye to the past and embrace the future with open arms. But let's not forget where we came from, because this place changed all of us, and we don't have to leave it behind. So don't let anyone hold you back. Don't give up. Don't let go of your dreams, and don't forget the memories. And always remember that we are Harlem.